Hello, beautiful Virgo. How are you doing? Welcome to this sacred space. I'm Cecilia.eyvaa, and I am so blessed to have you here today. So, today we're going to do a general reading for my beautiful Virgo. So, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, whatever resonates in this reading, take it with you. If it doesn't, do not take it with you. Simple as that. Taking a sip of the coffee, burning those candles, not in both ends, right? Yeah, I'm feeling right away, Virgo, that you might be stressing, because I'm being like drawn to pull this. You might be a little bit stressed. Take it easy. Again, drinking a lot of coffee, might be burning the candle at both ends, like there's stretching a little bit too thin. So you might want to like rest and rejuvenate, take a space, or take a moment in your space. Let's actually do that right now, okay? All right, so my beautiful Virgos, let's sit down for a second, and you can pause this video if you want. Just like put your hand on your heart or your belly or in your lap, whatever feels right. Just ground yourself and get in touch with your body. Your body is your vehicle. Your body is the channel of your spirit, of your love, of you. And just anchor into your body and be present with your body, and take a deep breath down into the belly and release through the mouth, out with it. Take as many breaths as you want. All right, let's continue to this with a little bit of a softer energy for my Virgos. Okay, beautiful Virgos, let's see what's up for you. We're going to pull 3 cards from this beautiful deck, and then we're going to clarify, and we're going to pull an oracle card too. All right, we got 3 cards right off the bat. We got the Fool, we got the King of Coins, and the Page of Swords. Interesting. I feel like one of the candles are dying. 2 of Cups. Is this about a relationship? Did you walk away from something? Are you considering walking away from something? I feel like your intuition has told you to like stretch to new heights of something, Virgo. I don't think it's about one relationship in particular. It could be, but I do think it's about how your pursuit in life affects your kin. And that could be, your friends, your family. Some friends and some family, some partner, somebody is going to fall away and somebody is going to stay, and you'll see, how you develop with it. And looking at this card, the Fool is the Little Mermaid. I love this. She's all about singing, right? And it's all about her voice. So maybe you're finding your voice again. Maybe you're finding your truth again. But as you can see, she has like the animal kingdom with her. She has the birds, she has the fishes. She's in touch with both her emotions and her thoughts, because she follows her path, even though she cannot explain why, or maybe she can, but she can't really there's no logic in it. There's no reason behind why. She just needs to take this leap of faith into the unknown, into the new page of her life. There's some kind of new journey that you're on, Virgo. And that could be what's stressful. I'm seeing the King of Coins. So this is a large investment that you're doing. This is my cat, Aussie. Hey, Copa. Hey, Aussie. Hey. Isn't he beautiful? Oh, my baby. All right. So you're taking this new start. It could be that you are investing in a new project, or maybe you're actually taking over an old project, revamping an old project. But this is about you really, I don't know how to say this, but it's almost like in this new beginning that you're making, you're taking the old with you. It's not a traditional ending and beginning that you're going through. It's some sort of new chapter, yeah, but it's almost like you're lifting the old with the roots and everything and planting it into a new space. And you don't know yet where that space is. You see that all the roots here, and the pine tree is on the turquoise back. And it's interesting because the turquoise here being the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles, he is known to be the holder of earth. He's like known to have Earth on his back. And because he is steady and slow moving, so is the Earth growing and nourishing and feeling stable. So I don't know if this new beginning is something that's happening just inside of you. But for some reason, I feel like your entire world is following with you. Maybe something is falling away, but most of the things are coming with you into this new beginning. But you're the one doing this stewardship. You're the captain, so to say. Maybe that's why you're stressed. It's a lot of responsibility, my Virgos. I'm curious to see what you're doing. As I'm spilling. So the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, again, is somebody who's very curious, somebody who's still learning, but they're also following, you know, this naive, playful, pure spirit. You see the little bird here on their hand? So they're like listening to their intuition. Meanwhile, they're learning about things mentally or cognitively, you know, exploring new realities. I think what's happening is that you already began your new beginning internally, but you haven't yet found the space or the physical place of where to actually begin this thing, whatever it is. We're gonna go ahead and clarify, yeah? All right, my beautiful Virgos, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so. Also, you're so welcome to write in the comments if you want to. My beautiful Virgos, remember that I love you. I'm here for you. And I haven't been online for a long time, but that's because I've gone through some major changes myself. I've been moving homes. I've been starting studying full-time, beginning new jobs, 2 of them actually. And maybe a 3rd one is on the go, you know? But yeah, enough about me. Let's continue here. What is the Fool for, my beautiful Virgos? 7 of Swords, strategy, conflict. Yeah, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Virgo, well, we got the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. So you got all swords here, honey. The 9 came out before the 8. It's interesting because, you know, like maybe it starts off with like you trying to be strategic about things. About this new move, or about this new situation, about this new change that's happening in you. But the strategy itself leads to the fact that you cannot sleep. The anxiety comes to such degree that you're like worrying, like becomes like a full-time job. Like you cannot continue on. Like it's almost like you're reaching almost like the 10 of Swords. Like you don't know how to handle this. And that's when you come into like this victimhood mode. But this card, 8 of Swords, I love this card, and people don't usually love this card. But I will tell you why I love it. Because the realization is, yeah, she's stuck and she is, you know, tied up and she's blindfolded and she has all these swords around her in this like barren landscape. But the thing is, if you look closer on the regular, at least the regular 8 of Swords, this one is also the traditional tarot, they are pretty loose, these snares. She can easily, you know, unbind herself. And she can easily walk away because it's not like these swords are like hindering her in any way. But she does feel like a victim of her circumstances. However, this victimhood leads to a new opportunity, maybe to break free of some sort of victimhood. What is this that you're breaking free from? Oh, so I think it's about money. Maybe you've been in a situation that hasn't favored you at all. Maybe you've ran out of money, or you ran out of energy to invest in this. Or if it's not about money, it's about a situation, it could be at work, that you don't feel like you're being treated fairly, like you're not being treated as much as you're worthy of. And maybe you're discovering your self-worth. And so you're leaving a situation behind in order for you to step into something new. Let's go ahead and see what the King Coins is then. Wow, it's falling out a lot for you, Virgo. Cards are really talkative today. Well, there you are. We got Justice, we got the Hermit, we got Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is a good change, Virgo. I can see why you were stressed, honey. But don't you worry. Look at this, all right? We got justice first coming in. Justice denoting that the scale has tipped. There's been an injustice done, and I would say towards you, because of this situation with the swords, but because you took that leap of faith into like the Fool and the Fool card and beginning again, the scale has tipped over in your favor, and justice will be prevailed. So it could be that, you know, like you're actually like unsigning the contract. And I am hearing also, when I was looking at the Eight of Swords, you're unbinding the spell. So it could be that somebody put a spell on you, put a hex on you, or there's some kind of karmic tie to it that you're like no longer tied to. And then we got your card, the Hermit. You're finding that enlightenment within. You're finding your truth within the darkness. And that's exactly what the Eight of Swords empowerment is as well. And with the King of Coins, is like you are again like yourself. You are Virgo again. You're like stable, strong. You know the light is within you. You have that awareness, and things are in order and in its place where it's supposed to be. And so you're taking one step at a time through this transformation. It's not a fast-moving transformation. It's a slow-moving process, but it's beautiful. We got the Temperance with the Knight of Pentacles. So you're investing again in something that is more favorable to you. Something that is more, I'm hearing even preferable, but something that you know will grow in the long run. And this could be like a very profound change that you're going through, but it doesn't have to be fast and quick and you know, like life-changing for it to be a big process. It can still be a big process, and it's almost like you're fine-tuning yourself to the degree of alchemy. So you know now exactly how to invest yourself in situations. I love that for you. What is the Page of Swords from my beautiful Virgos? King of Swords. Yeah. You're learning how to speak your truth. You're learning how to say and verbalize what you need and what you do not need. You're learning how to manage your thoughts, your ideas, and you're learning how to cut through the BS, baby. Yeah, I love that. What else? Is there anything else that Virgo needs to know? I'm hearing, nope, that's it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Seven of Wands. You're definitely standing your ground in this. You definitely know your worth in this. You're taking no more of this crap, whatever this was, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. You're definitely not, you know, if this is a person, the Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely leaving that behind. If this is an aspect of you that felt that it was unworthy or being treated unjust, you are definitely taking that part of yourself and making a change for the better and reclaiming that energy for your own. And I love that for you. I love that for you, honey. King of Swords, Page of Swords. You know your truth now. You discovered your voice again. And I know, you know, Virgos or anybody with strong Virgo energies, they have beautiful voices. Beautiful, beautiful voices. You're the healers, and usually you heal with your voice, with your present, with your loving, loving present. All right, let's see what this mystical shaman oracle wants to say to you, Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the guidance for them, please? The guidance for them, please. I'm hearing this, but it's because I've been listening to it today and yesterday. I was watching the K-pop Demon Hunters with my daughter. Oh my gosh. Woo! And I'm hearing this golden, you know, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. All right, we got Wild Woman, 62, which comes down to an 8. That's empowerment. Look at her heart. It's very fierce, and it's burning upwards into her throat. So I feel like, yeah, you're definitely embracing that inner fire and inner creative expression, however it comes out. You're no longer, you know, tied down to this situation, this mental torment. And what's interesting is that this King of Coins with the roots and everything, I feel like she is connected to roots, the same kind of roots. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. It's a little bit bad, but there's like trees in her hair. She's almost carrying these trees on top of her mind. Beautiful. So let's see the Wild Woman. What's the message here? All right. Okay, Virgos. When the wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. Word! That's what I said. Yes, that's what I said. Listen to this. I love it. I love it. I love it. She is a reminder. I'm also hearing, please place an Natasha bedding feel for yourself. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. That's what I feel like you've been going through, honey. Like these expectations, these thoughts, these ideas that has been a constraint on you, and you're finding that light within, your true essence, your true self, the Virgo inside of you. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. And you're taking that step with the Fool and the Wild Woman. This is so beautiful. I'm happy for you. Now let's read the invitation. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root. I told you about roots, and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly. Dance with abandon. Dance with abandon. All right, dance with abandon. Be yourself. And let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. All right, so I feel like, I don't know what dance with abandon means. Maybe you guys can figure that out for yourself. But I feel like it's like, throwing everything to the wind and just like being in your own essence and like moving through life the way you want to. All right, I hope this really resonated and helped. Good luck with everything, Virgo. Love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.